Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique.
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco calmly anticipates.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good-looking ball. Martinez is onto it in a flash. Koundé gets it away. Adams. Oh, good-looking ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the keeper beats it away. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lobbed in behind, and he's picked it up out wide. Goal! And he's heaved it away. Now the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Osimhen. Tonali.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Isn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alexander-Arnold, and he welcomes it in, and the flag has stayed down. Well, he's done very well to take that back, and he whips in across. Martinez. So what can they make of this? Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nicely shaped ball. Osimhen. DiMarco. Paz might just make this. Van Basten. Decent chance! Schneider. Tonali. Alvarez. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Looking for a runner. Baresi cuts out the pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and sharp. Zaire Emery. That's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Ball is over the line. Roll! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Raul is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Portugal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. Flashes it across. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. DiMarco has got himself a free kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zaire Emery. And it's Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He can get that clear. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 45. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 18. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Batistuta. Played into space out wide. And this is Raul. Look at the space here. And Batistuta! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Roll! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Martinez gets into a good position. And it's made its way to him.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Alvarez. Here comes the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Time and again they are repelled. He's in space and looking for options. Now there's a fine Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further.
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição para Portugal.
Corner number 2 then.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o
And Basten getting this one clear. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's gone back to the keeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Went Batistuta. Well, they could break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Koundé carries the ball down the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shoots! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 23. Substituição para Portugal. Número 12. Número
We
10.
have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Silvestre.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Searching pass he's played there. Thinks about the shot. Thuram's cross. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Van Nistelrooy gets a good foot in there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tonali. Thuram. Rijkaard does well to get it back. That's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. He's got away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a searching pass. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Gavi. And that should get the job done. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Caros espectadores, não se esqueçam de que apenas podem fumar nas áreas designadas para esse efeito. Obrigado. Substituição para Portugal. Número 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Número 7.
Portugal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Hakimi. Tonali. Barella. Lewandowski. It's run loose here. It's Lewandowski! Good ball, good take. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. And here's Lewandowski. Thuram, he's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That has not gone well. Well, it's Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Tonali. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, he's been caught napping. Khan claims comfortably. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta, Gavi, Guardiola. Some really good ball move. Van Nistelrooy! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options. Can he finish? In he goes again. Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
And he's managed to get rid. Up towards the front line. Very much into the last knockings. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Kudus's cross. Tonali. And here's Lewandowski. James. And that will be the final act. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakata. Owen. Owen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Could move up a gear here. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard. Good read, needed to be. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hazard looking to play him in. Nakata crosses. He's there to get rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Makalele. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Osimhen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
A droll. Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through. Flings it. Terrific header. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Cannavaro. Baresi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
This is Owen. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Not the most accurate pass. He's looking wide. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Owen. Baresi with the clearance. That pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. And he's there to clear it. And they're quick to get it back. And they win it back again. Now it's Raul.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is lovely. Mbappe. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Nicked it back promptly. Hazard. Raul. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 7.
And we're underway again.
Numéro 19.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's got a decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That looks a decent ball. Ball driven through. Oh, Aubameyang! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Aubameyang. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Aubameyang. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there's the clearance. The message is clear. None shall pass. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's made its way to him. Owen. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether...
Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Certain, searing, and imperious. He did just the goalkeeper to beat. Great, can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Seedorf. Messi. And here's Petri. Mbappe.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Raul. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. And it's Messi. Gets to show off his quick feet. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Bale. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. It's played through for him. That's going to go a long way. Oh, nicely intercepted. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Seedorf. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Great chance! Played up towards the front line. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific one. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way, and he plays one through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. He's looking wide, and it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's another throw. Pinches it off him. In once more. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Chance! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cordoba grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. João Cancelo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Can he finish? In for the pieces! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Raul. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And can he finish it? They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's going up front in a hurry. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Great chance here to level it up. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Gets a good foot in there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chooses to go crossfield. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. Rijkaard gets it away. Cordoba with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal plays it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And this is Raul. It's Raul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Driving through the middle. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Decent chance! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cordoba appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Seedorf. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Pedri. Threads one shot, surely! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and...
Tries a shot! Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Olise.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bale. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Drogba. And he's had a hit! It's hit the upright. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. Será sustituido por el dorsal 55.
Into extra time we go. Portugal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Chance! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! And that is one way to get his defending done. So, third corner of the game. Yamal goes short. Cordoba get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And it's a poor one. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked up. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. And he skips past his man. And he shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Can he get on the end of this? Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? The hostilities have already resumed. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Look at, there's the shot! Bellingham. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then plays it in. Tar getting this one clear. Yamal shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Bayer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Van Basten. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
3,
then taking this chance to
Roberto
turn
Carlos.
to their benches.
El dorsal 2 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 99. Villa, se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Mbappe is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Van Nistelrooy is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Drogba is the man who's second in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Messi is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Cordoba with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Yamal is the third man to step forward. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
David Villa is the fourth man to step up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. 3-3. Olise comes forward for the 5th of 5. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Portugal must score here to stay in it.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Costa Curta is able to finish it here. And he delivers! They needed to win, and they have won. It is...